Whenever you're gonna start, just let me know.
I started it.
Oh, you already started it?
Yeah.
Ouch. Well, there goes the intro. Welcome back to the whole No Name podcast. I forgot what episode this is, but yeah, we got ourselves a very interesting kind of not really a last minute podcast or like, but it's just something dropped out of nowhere and we had to cover it.
Yeah. I believe what we said we was gonna do was the Jake Hill album, but
Yeah, but this thing like out of nowhere it just drops, and I'm guessing by now you already know what it is. But
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna be covering it.
I mean,
Do you want to say anything before we? Oh, what?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you the same thing. Do you want to like say anything about the album before we get into it?
I mean, there's it's not like a ton to say, like except for like one thing is just all the hate and drama around it. And I'll admit I've taken part in some drama and hate around it, just because, in my opinion, it's just not. It just doesn't fit Lil Revive at all. And I
yeah,
mean, not necessarily the songs are terrible, but it's just I don't really like them that much.
yeah. I mean, by no means the songs aren't bad. It's just like it doesn't work with Little Revive's whole thing.
Like at all. Yeah, he's talking about like how he's like 666 and stuff. The devil flows, but I mean, there's not really much of that going on.
Yeah. I mean,
If he wants to, wait, what? Yeah, go
I'll
ahead,
let,
go
I'll let
ahead.
you go. I'll let you go.
Okay, I was letting me go. I was gonna say if he really wants to capture that more demonic vibe, he really just needs to make like a song, like more like Grim Peak song. You know, like real old school, deep voice. Just like kind of I don't not demonic, but you know, like what I'm trying to say, like type vibe.
Yeah, like the I feel nothing type vibes.
Yeah, like that, like some creepy, like something really creepy and that's real well made, and it doesn't sound like it's been made in like an hour. The whole album. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what I was gonna say, like I feel like with like the reason he did funk is because I feel like everyone was talking about Grim Reaper, like the song. Well, I don't know everyone, but I know
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was a good people saying it was a good song, and it was. But I feel like that was just kind of like a one and done thing. You don't need to
Yeah,
make.
and I can go back to Lonely Vibes Deluxe where he made what was it Drift, right?
Yeah,
And I think that was his first. It was either his like one of the first real funk songs he ever made, right?
yeah. I
If
think it
not
was
the
his
first,
first.
right?
Yeah,
And after that song dropped, so many people wanted him to do so much more funk. But I remember him doing a post or something saying like it was just like really a one and done type thing, like you just said. And
yeah,
then he made the whole Grim Reaper song, and that wasn't bad. I mainly just liked it because how insanely fast he was just rapping and stuff like that, which is really cool. I've never seen Josh do anything like that, right? So
yeah.
it's just really cool. And then after that, he maybe just thought a lot of people really liked it and wanted to see do more of it, and just made a whole EP of it, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. Every single song, funk. I mean, that's I mean,
I agree. I agree. I mean, it's not bad. By no means is the album bad. I don't. I disagree with most of the hate, but it's not the best. I'll admit it. It's not my favorite Little Revive album by no means. My favorite has to be Grim Peaks 2, man. Has to be.
I have a whole tip for Lil Revive or Josh. I doubt he's listening to this, but just a little tip.
I mean, wait, before you
You
say your
might
tip, I think he is
okay, okay.
because you know how before you asked me how to describe Little Revive, I said demonic. In one of the songs, he
Yep.
literally says, "I'm so with the demonic flows." I think he's listening to it before we even drop it because that episode
Okay,
hasn't even dropped yet, and he already
well,
knows.
I'm gonna go ahead. Wait, how would that even? Wait, hold up. What? Huh?
Bro's hacked my
Does he have
computer.
our? He's got our files.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say, Lil Revive. Let me just give you a tip. If you want to bring back your actual audience, the people who love you, just make a song like even though I don't feel alive, even though I live, I don't feel alive. Make a song like that, right? It doesn't even have to be the exact same. All you got to do is make a more deep sounding voice song with some like suicidal, demonic, just anything like that. You'll get your whole audience back.
I agree with you, but the one thing is, I've actually heard Josh say this before. Like, I agree, I would love to see it, but at the same time, Josh has said before that like to write suicidal verses and stuff like that, he has to put himself in that mindset. So I'm sure that
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
those are only really songs he'll write if he's in that mindset. But
yeah. I get that. I understand that too.
yeah, I mean, I do agree that would be pretty nice to
I,
see.
ju- I just feel like that's the type of songs like most of the fan base of Lil Revive like. And I've seen a lot of Twitter like tweets and stuff how they're saying a lot of people saying that they really like the whole Josh A. Little Revive type stuff, where he's more of Josh and Little Revive. But if you're listening to Little Revive if you're listening to Little Revive, you gotta listen to Little Revive for Little Revive. He's meant to be demonic and devil type stuff, right? Not to be an off-brand Josh.
Yeah, yeah, I agree completely.
But I mean, I think that's enough of my whole rant on that stuff. But I got the first song pulled up. It's called Funk Demon. Kind of goes with the whole album name. And before we get into it, let's just talk about the cover a little bit. If I'm gonna be completely honest, my first reaction was a little bit lazy. Was my first reaction.
I agree. I don't like Little Revive's new fit. I know. I'm just gonna sound like everyone else. I'm just hating on him for no reason. I missed the flannel. I'm not the only one, right?
I don't think so. But let me go back to, in my opinion, peak Hellraiser, the Little Revive from Hellraiser. That was really cool.
I know.
Him with the flannel on and his like little whatever you call the thing on his hood is all like kind of ruffled and messed up, and with the scythe, that was kind of peak Little Revive. And then you can't forget Grim Peak's Little Revive too.
I know.
Those were just really good. But then he drops the whole Grim Reaper, not Grim Reaper. What was that one called? It was called Grim Reaper, right?
Yeah,
Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper, and then this.
He drops that, and then he's a whole not a new take on Little Revive, but he looks a little different, and that's understandable. I mean, you can kind of see that. I accepted that, and then he dropped this Funk Demon, which I mean, it looks a little worse in my opinion.
I agree. I feel like it doesn't fit Little Revive. It doesn't look like Little Revive. It just looks like a guy in a hood.
Exactly. Yeah. And to add to this rant again, I saw a Twitter comment that really stuck out to me, and it's about if you're looking at the album cover right now, you look at the lightning. There's this one comment that said the lightning was just so lazy. Like he could have done something way better than that, which I kind of agree on. It just looks so plain.
It looks photoshopped in. Most of the lightning in Josh's covers looks kind of drawn in, but that one just looks like just straight up he just threw it in Photoshop and slapped some lightning on it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I kind of like the whole background. I never really paid much attention. I like the whole trees and like the whole kind of graveyard kind of look at things, but yeah. I just feel like he could have done something way better.
And I know I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse at this point, but the name too, like Funk Demon, like Funk bro.
Thank you. This guy, who is this? I mean, he's not like 13 anymore. I mean, come on, Funk Demon. Bro, this is just. It's just like a demolition over here. It's just crazy.
I know, and I want to say that I don't hate Josh. By no means do I hate Josh.
I don't either. Yeah, but he just
you dropped the ball a little bit here. You dropped the ball.
Yeah, I mean, this could have gone really well on your main. That's all I'm saying. On his main channel, could have did good. Just a different name and different just actual Josh, different name. I would have listened to that. But it being on Little Revive, it just makes the whole Little Revive point of aspect thing just kind of worthless. I mean, again, you're gonna listen to Little Revive for the whole dark stuff, right? Not for funk.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say like the lyrics are kind of dark. Only really in Graveyard Shift, and all the other songs, I feel like it's just more aggressive.
That's like the only song I really like because he has again at the very beginning. I remember telling you this, I think, the day or the night it dropped, the very beginning, when he had that really, like, kind of more deep type of voice, I was like, wait, hold on, no way, we're actually seeing more of, like, his more deep voice side of stuff. And I remember texting you that, and I was like, wait, like, I was, like, really surprised, and then it went on to, like, just, like, regular voice type stuff, which, I mean, I like it more than I hate it, I guess, is that how you can put it.
Yeah,
that factor alone just makes me like that song a little bit better.
You just prefer that Little Revive be an alter alias instead of just Josh.
Thank you, yes. But I think that's enough of the whole almost 15 minutes of us just ranting about the album. We got to get into it already.
We really do. All right, so here's the first song, Funk Demon. I'm pretty sure you already said it.
Funk Demon. Yep.
Definitely my least favorite.
Get right into it. Yeah.
I'm going to say it before we even start.
Your least favorite?
It is.
Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest. I haven't paid too much attention to the whole album to have a least favorite yet.
I have. I've been doing some things. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to make the Josh community hate me.
Let's just get right into it, okay?
Let's do it.
better bring the wrath. I made riches out of rags, better sharpen up my sight and then I turn them all to ash. I'm a demon when I slash, motherfuckers dropping trash. I don't care about a verse as long as I'll be standing last. Pulling up with a new blade, homicidal with the rage. Finally coming out the cage and all my enemies getting flamed. Bitch, I'm bad to bring the pain. If they talking on my name, I'll be saying fucking coffin, throw your ass right in the grave. I don't care about us talking, I came from the gutter, all this fake shit, I don't want this. I do what I want, these little bitches only watching. I'm creative, fire burning cities, got a motion. And all my enemies ain't worth it, they ain't worth the energy. I cock it back and then I show them how they all can rest in peace. And then I hit you with that 33, I'm Freddy Krueger in your dreams. I kill the competition, then I kill the ones who diss me. It's that number of the beast till I D-I-E. Stacking bodies, raising devils, no one's fucking with me. Bitch, shops all retreat when I walk on the sea. Yeah, we're knocking down your door, but it's not a trick or treat. Put up in the up like Gotti drop, I bring it death around me. Killing everyone that tried to club me. I love how this new shit sounding. Burning motherfuckers like a Salem from the PM to the AM. See these fuckboys talking shit and now the Reaper about to take them. 666 on my chest, I'm a killer, I'm a vet. Red dot aiming at your head, I pull it till there's nothing left. Back, bitch, it's time to bring the wrath on. When I drop a tape, I kick your face into the asphalt. Paint me as a villain, better be careful what you wishing. You don't know the shit I know, and if you did, you probably quit it.
Okay,
All right.
that was Funk Demon.
It was.
You go ahead. You go ahead. Just say
All right.
everything.
All right, so first things first, the ending, okay? Like, look, I don't want to clown on it too bad, but what? I don't get it.
Okay, you know, let me just interrupt you real quick. Just,
I'm gonna be
I don't
stupid.
like. Okay, you gotta understand here. Hear me out. I didn't even like listen to the ending. I just skipped to the very beginning to listen to that part again, just to get a better grip on that. But
You didn't even listen to the whole song?
I didn't even listen to the whole song. No, I just listened back to the beginning to get a whole full. Just like I want to listen to the beginning so I can talk more about that. But yeah, I didn't listen to the whole. I stopped at like 140, I think. Go ahead.
Okay, at the ending, he says, "You don't know what I know. If you did, you would quit."
Yeah, that part's so out of place. What?
It is. I agree, and I don't get it. Is there like a deeper meaning to it? Is it like, am I the only one who understands that prison is an hourglass
Well,
type thing?
he's talking like a whole like babysitter over here. If you wait, he said like if you wait, say the whole line again.
If you know what I know,
Yeah, literally.
you
said,
don't
like,
know
a
what I
whole
know, but if you did,
like a
you would.
babysitter, like telling your little child, if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't do that. I mean, come on, what?
Wait, what babysitter says that? I'm just curious.
I know a babysitter trying to like get into their baby to not do something bad. I don't know, but you get the point.
Like eating wax?
What the sure, eating wax, but yeah, like don't you do that? Like what? I don't understand.
I don't either.
Little Revive ain't full of 9-year-olds, is it?
I mean, I feel like ever since Lonely Vibes, I feel like there's a lot of younger people listening to Josh, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just like calm
I
down.
never hated on an album so much in this one.
I know, like the bad thing is I want to like it so bad, like I want to, because I've been yearning for some Josh, but
I'll give it one thing. Wait, you go ahead and finish your thing real quick.
I was done.
Oh, okay, so one thing I wanted to say. There's one thing I do like about this song. Okay, one thing.
Okay.
Where he says something, then he says D-I-E, and then he's like something, no one's fucking with me, right? He's that part. That part's pretty cool. I like that part.
Number of the beast till I D-I-E. Something about.
Yeah, I like that part. That part's pretty well made. I like that part, but. Again, he doesn't really fit Little Revive. You know, you can have a song, the lyrics be all scary and stuff, but if you don't deliver the voice, it doesn't really fit too much.
Bro stole the DIE from No Clue.
That's like the only part I really kind of like out of that song.
I agree with you. It works. I got heavy No Clue vibes from it though. Like it sounded like No Clue. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, he's been stealing No Clue's songs.
I know. I mean, he might have because I don't listen to a lot of rap. I mean, I do, but mainly just them.
Okay, well, like I have a whole other take on this too. Just real quick. So, say you're a new listener to Little Revive. You've never heard Grim Peaks 1, 2, 3. You never even heard Hellraiser, right?
Who's Little Revive?
And you see this. Yeah, okay, who's Little Revive? So you see this album, Funk Demon. You listen to it. Take it to the very beginning. you hear the funk, you hear all that. It fits the whole funk demon part, right? I mean, you're a new listener. You don't know why people are hating on it because it fits the whole funk demon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but to someone who's been listening to Little Revive for a long time and who knows what Little Revive is, I just can't see how someone would really like this, except for a new listener who doesn't know what Little Revive is.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I don't love it. Like, it's nowhere near top quality Little Revive. Like,
I mean,
it's
yeah, if you like the whole. Oh, yeah, sorry, I keep interrupting you.
it's all good. It's all good. I do it to you more than you do it to me, so it's fine. Just
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you like the whole funk thing, then that's great. But go somewhere else. It's not Little Revive ain't a funk artist.
yeah, I agree. But the one good thing I'll say about I like aggressive like songs. So I
I
like
do
it,
too. Yeah,
but it's not Little Revive.
it ain't Little Revive. Thank you. It's not Little Revive. Oh, I was trying to skip to the next song and I got an ad.
Oh God, what is
But
it?
something about eating beef.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, that was the really only part I liked where he was. It sounded pretty good with the little DIE part. I like that part.
Yeah.
But the rest of the song just doesn't. It fits the funk part. I'll give it that. It does fit. It fits the whole funk demon. It fits right.
Hmm.
But as a Little Revive listener, it does. You just don't really doesn't connect. But yeah, that's really all that song. If you got anything else to say, then
I really
yeah.
don't. I feel
I
like
think
I'm beating a dead horse, honestly.
that's like the.
Actually, I do. I'm gonna go back to the
Oh,
fact
okay.
that I
Go
said
ahead.
I don't hate the album, but I don't love it. But I will admit it does not deserve the amount of hate it's getting. I feel like we're just killing Josh because like he said Fearless 2 was coming from their heart. Everyone hated Fearless
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
He dropped
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Grim
Yeah.
Reaper.
Let me just go in on this little thing, just real quick.
Yeah.
So just what you said, it was like from the heart, yeah.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, I wish it was, Fearless material with the whole really like deep bass for the original Fearless song. But you can't really blame him if he said it was from the heart. If he's happy with the songs, you really can't do anything with them. Like right?
Yeah.
And if your favorite music artist is happy with the songs they're making, then you really can't get too mad about it. But yeah, you can keep going on about that.
Yeah, I don't remember how people took Grim Reaper. Did they like it?
I liked it, honestly. I
I mean,
liked
I
it.
did too, but I feel like most of the community
I feel
probably
like
hated it.
from there on, from Grim Reaper and onwards, it kind of got more and more into Josh territory. I remember
Yeah.
when I first listened to it, I really liked it, but then because that was the days when I mainly just listened to just like a couple songs from, one or two songs from Grim Peaks 1, one song from Grim Peaks 2, and then now doing this whole album thing, it really opened my eyes to what Little Revive is, and then listening back on that album, it seems like a totally different person. But back then, I would just listen to Grim Reaper. I really liked it.
Yeah. I mean, I've been
But
an
not
OG for a while. That's fine.
not saying I hate Grim Reaper, but it'll kind of look at it with different eyes now. That's all.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I agree.
But you gonna say anything else? You got
No,
anything
no,
else to say?
I'm done.
What? You're just gonna go ahead and throw in a whole new category. What are you rating the song?
Okay, this song, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to give it a
Funk
5 out of
Demon.
10 because like the lyrics are solid, but he doesn't deliver. But the beat, I like funk beats. I really do. I like making
Is
funk.
that
It's fun.
is that whole like 5 out of 10 like in your? This is like the whole 5 out of 10 rating. That's in your own like personal preference for music, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes total sense.
A
But
10 would be like I Feel Nothing vibes. Best song ever. Love it so much. That's a 10.
yeah, for me, I'm gonna go a little bit harsher with this one. I listened to it just because it's a song. It's a new song, a new Little Revive song. With any new song by an artist that I like, even if it's not 100% too good, I still listen to it just because it's something new to listen to, right?
Right.
You don't want to be listening to the same songs over and over and over and over, even
Yeah.
if they're really good. But I think I'm gonna give that one like a 3. Okay, the Funk Demon delivers that part, but it just doesn't work for me as a Little Revive fan.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just judging it by like the lyrics. I'm not really judging it by like I
Yeah,
guess
I mean
Revive.
the lyrics aren't bad. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. But if he would have delivered them a little bit better, then I would definitely be giving it a higher rating.
Yeah. So
It's really. Oh wait, yeah, one more take.
all right.
It's really that just Little Revive has been sticking to this like copycat Josh A type vibe for a little bit of a while now, and I understand how you kind of said you had to put your whole mental state into the whole suicidal type stuff, but I mean you could have mixed it up a little bit better. I just feel like his Little Revive is kind of just Josh A. off-brand. It's kind of getting old.
Yeah, he's kind of just a Josh A clone. That's just I don't know how to put it in a way that would work. I guess it's
I
like
have something really crazy to shock you.
God,
It's been 25 minutes and we have only listened to one song.
holy shit.
Yeah, we gotta get going. You
Okay,
say
okay.
whatever you want, and we gotta get going.
The next song is The Shape. Let's get right into it. Luckily, this
Oh,
is
it is the
fast.
shape. It is the shape. It is the shape. Okay. Let's get right into it.
Boy, here I go killing again.
I think it's time for a new bloodbath on my breath. Revive going way up. Kill 'em all 187 if you bitches wanna say some. I don't really wanna be evil, but the devil bout to raise up. Pentagram on my palm in the graveyard to spill the blood. I'm the 4-7 demon. Every night I've been working. They ain't fucking with the team. I put 'em all in the furnace. I see 'em trying to act hard, but that's all on the surface. They wanna see me in the dirt, but I'm in Satan's service. Kill 'em all, put 'em in the dirt. Gotta put 'em in the bag, gotta put 'em in a hearse. Gotta kill 'em with a rap, with a slash, with a mask. I'm running with an AK, watch your burst. You don't really wanna get a blade to the face, but I better get a taste when I slice your veins. Everybody wanna talk, that's all mistake. Cause at the end your death awaits. So the revive decapitates. All these bitches a disgrace. Yeah, and when I grip the side, I think I'm bad to seal your fate. Think I'm bad to catch a case. I've been slashing like the shape. There was no room left in hell, so I crawled up out from the grave. All you bitches better know that this shit's nothing, this is practice. Murdering and killing, I'm going from the bottom. That I really wanna get in my way, no stopping. Came over in the grave, had to find a better way. Now I'm killing every single damn tape I'm dropping. Ain't nobody fucking with me, better be the best motherfucker I afford in the game. On the site that I play, better murder everybody. I don't really give a fucking bitch. I'm bad to spill the blood, and that shit's about to flood. Halloween vibes, that's a must. So the revive just came in clutch. All my enemies looking crushed. With the cold and we disrupt. With my sight, I'm about to hunt. Keep your body in the truck, cause bitch, I never gave a fuck.
Okay. Well, that was what was it? The shape, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good. Let me go ahead and start off with my thoughts on this one.
All right.
The shape. Let me just compare it to Grim Reaper just real quick.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the beat's a little bit better. It's not really a whole lot of funk vibe with the whole Grim Reaper, but if you like funk, I can see why you would like Grim Reaper a little bit better, and I have nothing against that, right? I'm just not a big funk guy. I'll listen to funk, I like it, but I'm not a total 100% funk guy, right?
Yeah.
And so I like the beat a little bit better. The lyrics kind of stick out a little bit better to me. I like that, and I like the whole vibe. Not necessarily because he raps really fast. That part it's good, but I mean, I kind of like how we more towards like middle end where he kind of does like the beat and he pauses it and then he does the beat again. That part's pretty cool. I like that part. I mean, this is just a solid song. It's not bad, but it's not really good. It's just solid.
I agree. Like, I like this one a lot more than Grim Reaper, in my opinion.
Yeah, totally.
I feel like with this one, he delivers the lyrics a lot better than with Funk Demon. And
Yeah.
it just fits the Funk Demon vibe, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I can agree with you on that one. The funk is lacking a little bit. That's only if you want to go for full-on funk. The demon part, that's delivering it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just a solid song. It's not really bad. It's not really good.
It really is. It's definitely one of my top 3. I'll give it that much. It's
Of the album.
yeah, not of
I think
all of Little Revive.
I'm gonna agree with you. Top 3.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just I don't really have anything bad to say about the song. It's just a solid song. They're really pretty good.
What are you gonna rate it though?
Probably like I went with a 3 on Grim Reaper, but this song it's better, but it's not a whole lot better. But I also don't want to make it sound like it sucks. So I mean, like maybe like a 5.5, a 6. But the next song is good, but it's not like wholly good. And I don't want to rate that song and rate it like an 8 or anything because it's not like that good. But It's better than any song in my opinion on the album. But I think I rate this song like a 6 or 5.5 around there. It's not necessarily bad, but it's not the best.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Or no, I'm just gonna give it a full 7
Okay.
because I feel like the lyrics deliver. Yeah, it's not a very funky beat, but I mean, it kind of is technically because I mean, it's got the Memphis sample, got the cowbell. It's got all the funk essentials.
I respect the whole 7. I mean, I'm rating it like a 6, 5.5, 6. That's just because I don't want to. Rating it a 7 kind of makes people think that it's like better than it is, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like a 6, in my opinion, is good, but I respect the 7.
I'm just giving it a 7 because I like the aggressive, like the fast, aggressive type vibes.
Definitely.
I think Josh, like, he's not a fast rapper by no means. He's not the next Eminem, but he does have some talent in that category. I will admit it. Yeah,
that whole really fast part, it was delivered pretty well. I didn't hear anything that stuck out. It sounded pretty good to me.
And plus, it was 2. With Grim Reaper, it was just 1, and I like that a lot more,
it was.
too.
Yeah, like, he does it, like, not at the beginning, but more towards the middle. Does that really, and then he kind of drops off a little bit, and then he does it again, which I like that part. And again, I don't really necessarily like it just because he's really fast, like rapping really fast. It's just pretty well made, Yeah. Not really bad.
I agree.
But yeah, what is this next one we got? Graveyard Shift is what it's called. Let's go over the names real quick, just real quick. So First one we had was Funk Demon, which that one delivers if you into the whole funk, it delivers.
Right.
The next one's The Shape. I mean, I don't really understand The Shape.
Oh, the Shape is like Michael Myers' name in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just a absolute noob when it comes to all that stuff. But okay, never mind. I can understand that. This one's Graveyard Shift. I mean, kind of listening to it, when I listened to it before, and now thinking on it, kind of fits the graveyard type feeling. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything to say before we listen to this one?
No, man. I really have nothing to say about this one, honestly.
Okay, well, I'm actually pretty excited for this one.
I am too, honestly. I'll admit it. I am too.
Okay, well, might as well. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face. No one gives a fuck about what you say. Talking like you know me, what a shame. You don't know, you gotta feel the blame. Cause you know I'm the graveyard phantom. I'm winning, that shit ain't random. My demons are moving tandem. My vision is still expanding. Running through Florida like I own the shit. Studio make a couple hits. Now I'm armed and dangerous. Talk down on me, better know the risk. Sick of all these pussies try to push me to the side. I don't really give a fuck, but you can talk right to my side. While you sleeping, I'm at work, you know I do that every night. While you partying and clubbing, bitch, you know I'm about to climb, yeah. Really better raise some hell today. Oh, you got some hell to pay. Think I just might kill the game until I'm burning everything. Ritual to seal your fate. Satan tells me what to say. Undead start to animate, they crawling from out of the grave. I was summoned to bring it to the other side. Every time you think you'll kill me, I'll revive. Let's the key of Solomon, Paimon gave me life. So now I'll never die. Get the fuck out of my face. No one gives a fuck about what you say. Talking like you know me, what a shame. You don't know, you gotta feel the blame.
Okay, that was Graveyard Shift.
I like it.
You want to go ahead? I'll let you start with your feelings. I won't interrupt. It won't interrupt this time.
I mean, if you do, it's perfectly fine. I will admit, like, the name fits, like, with the lyrics, like how he's saying while you're sleeping, he's working, all that shit. Like, I like it. I like the vibes with it. I love the beat too. The beats. Whew.
Oh man, don't even that beat is just nasty. It's so good, and especially at the end. Well, I said wasn't gonna cut you off, but at the end where you just hear straight bass just for a little bit, that's pretty cool.
I know.
I like that part.
I just love it. Love it. It's so great.
You can keep going.
All right. But one thing that it's not even about this song. All right. It's a good song. I'm gonna give it about a 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, already rating it. Okay.
Just go ahead and get that out of the way. But
Yeah.
We're 3 songs in, okay, and I haven't heard a single bar about
We
Dan.
are.
I saw it on Twitter that there was 5 like
You
cringy
uh,
bars, but there's not. I
okay?
can't find them.
Yeah, I know. I was really thinking about that. Okay, when I sent you that message because when okay, so it was the very beginning. There, it was like 3 or 2 hours before it dropped. So I'm guessing people in wherever you're like 2 hours ahead, 3 hours ahead, they got the album first, right?
I think Scar
And
lives
then
in like Britain. I don't know if he lives in Britain, but I'm pretty sure he's British, ain't he?
well, CXR is that how you say his name? Scar.
Pretty sure that's how you say it. I don't. I say it's Scar. I don't know how else to say it.
I just call him SCXR. But yeah.
Oh,
Whoever got the album first, right?
yeah.
And he was like 5 mid-ass songs with like TikTok level like songs, right? And
Right.
that just really ticked me off. I was like, no way he makes a flop EP like that. Like, because after that, I was like had really low standards for this whole EP album, whatever you want to call it, right?
Right.
And then I think I said along the lines of like, just like I either said like no way or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, like, and then I like 5 like goofy Dan something, and then another guy said that like it wasn't the case, or it was like reworded a different way, something like that, right? But after that, I really just didn't really care a lot for the album. But now listening to it, but yeah, you got a good take. I don't really hear any of that.
I know there is one song. I think it's. I want to say it's Jigsaw. We're not there yet, but there's a verse in it about the situation, but it's not even really about
Wait,
like Dan necessarily.
Jake song? You said a Jake song?
No, a Jigsaw.
Oh, Jigsaw. My bad. I thought you said a Jake song.
No.
It sounds so similar though. Jake song, Jigsaw, but yeah, okay, and Jigsaw. Okay. Wait, is that the next one or is that?
No, the next one's
It's probably
Leatherface, which is my favorite from the whole album.
Oh,
Leatherface.
okay. So Jigsaw is like that, like kind of. Yeah, I know which one is. That one always sticks out to me because, like, I don't know if it's like an electric guitar or something, but the beat is kind of not funky, but it kind of sticks out.
Yeah, it's got like the normal phonk cowbell and then like a darker one.
Yeah. What?
You got anything to say about the song? You know, I want to hear your thoughts. I feel like we haven't heard much of those.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff to say about this song.
Ooh, Lord.
Okay, so I'm just gonna listen to just the very beginning, just so you can get my reaction. Oh, never mind, got an ad. Never mind. Okay,
What is
so it's a oh, now I'm going into Xbox. Hold on, let me get rid of that. It's an ad about some people cooking hot dogs and drinking wine.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, yeah. So first we start out with the whole kind of what was like a little scream or something, and then we have the piano, the little eerie piano, which I like. I feel like that fits pretty well.
Yeah.
We keep going. Still a little bit of piano, the same little notes and stuff, and then that's where the whole like deep voice where he says, "Get the fuck out of my face," right? That
Yeah.
part, and then that's the whole deep part and. That fits really well, and that's what I was like, wait, no way. And then he says that for like maybe 15 seconds or so, that whole little part, right?
Yeah, the
little bit, yeah,
mini hook type thing.
Yeah, about 15 seconds. And he's like, I'm the graveyard phantom. And then still, that part still isn't bad, right?
Right.
And then this part that I like, where he's like running through Florida like I own this shit.
Oh.
That part's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That part's really cool. And then after that, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, he was sick of all these, that part. Sick
Yeah.
of all these pussies, something. But yeah, that part where you can really hear the bass, I really like that part too. And it's just, this song is just the best. It's the best one on the album for me personally, pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, I'll
It's just a lot.
I'll let you go. Sorry for interrupting you. You go.
You're. I was gonna say it's just a lot of stuff about this song that kind of sticks out to me, and I feel like a good way to put it as me being, again, I've said this so many times, I just keep repeating myself, me being a more darker type of person with the Lil Revive songs. I think I can accept this one as a decent Lil Revive, not really dark, but it's kind of, I can accept it. But I just really like, I really like the whole vibe of it. I don't feel like anything really bad sticks out, and if anything does stick out, it fits.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think I'm gonna rate it like a 7 or 7.5. It's good, but it being the best on the album and only giving like a 7 for a rating is not that good.
It's really not, honestly. I mean, the album, like, I know I've probably said this like 1,000 times at this point. It doesn't deserve the hate it's getting, but it's still not great for a
I
little
mean,
revive. Like, if it was
well,
posted on
yeah,
Josh, I would like it. I would love it. I
okay,
think,
I could understand it just because it's Josh, and I could see how he would want to make a funk album, or a funk EP. I can see that, but Lil Revive, I just don't see a dark Lil Revive character. Oh, he's 666 on my jacket. I'm gonna kill with a scythe. All that. I
I mean,
can't see how that something like that would make a funk album.
I mean, I kind of see it for Little Revive because that's like his whole thing, like the whole
Kind of,
devilish
but
flow shit.
just come on, yeah.
Yeah, but I still think it would have worked better on Josh, in my opinion.
But I want to ask just a quick question. Just a
Ooh.
quick question to really get the controversy in the comments rolling.
Oh Lord, let's go.
Grim Reaper or Funk Demon?
Grim Reaper. Wait, like the whole album or like just a
The
song?
whole album or Funk Demon?
Oh my god, this is okay. This is actually hard because I think like they're like Funk Demon is better than Grim Reaper with like all the songs.
They're
my
all kind
opinion.
of more of a fast-paced type songs, which is a real positive for me.
Yeah, but I do love songs on Grim Reaper, like what was that one song's called?
Yeah, go ahead, give me some
I like Soul
examples.
Reaper, Terrified. I love Terrified. Terrified.
Terrified's the best one on that album, and that song, in my opinion, that song is better than the best song on this one. It was pretty well made. And then the one that SCXR, like at the beginning I hated, and then he really told me to listen to it, and then I kind of got hooked on it. I can't really remember what it's like, kind of a long name, but it kind of has like the whole money Roblox type money theme to it.
Roblox.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's the way I can
what?
describe it. Let me go to his thingy real quick. It's
Ginger Snaps.
wait, no. All I rap about is death and despair. That one.
Oh, I love that. I forgot about that one. I love
Yeah, that song just has a lot of emotion to it. I just really like it.
I agree. I love Look Mom, I'm a Rapper Now. That's definitely my favorite out of the whole album.
That one's like OG type stuff, but yeah.
It was. I just love the feeling of it. It's kind of like a wholesome song in a way.
With that album, the whole Grim Reaper album, there's only really 3 songs at max that kind of stick out, which is, well, I guess you could say 4, like kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
But first off is Terrifier. That one's definitely the best one for me. And then it would be All I Rap About Is Death and Despair. And then Lone Wolf, just because this one part that I really like. And then I Am the One Who Knocks. Those are like the 4 that kind of stick out.
I know exactly why you like I'm the One Who Knocks. I know the only reason you like it.
If I would be more honest, I really only like 2 of them, which would be All I Rap About Is Death and Despair and Terrifier. Those are my main 2 I listen to. If I had to choose from any of them, I listen to those 2. But I like those 2. But with this album, the whole Funk Demon, it's more fast paced, and that's kind of my style is music, more the fast paced. Like No Mercy, Bloodlust, or was it called Bloodlust, or am I thinking of? It's either I'm saying it wrong, or it's like
he has a song called
like
Bloodlust. Yeah.
But yeah, that one's good. No Mercy is good. OG Fearless, that whole fast type version. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the love song in Grim Reaper. That was pretty good. I mean, it's hilarious, kind of, but it's good.
Yeah, just as like a whole, for just songs in general, I'm more of a fan of the whole Funk Demon style, but for actual lyrics and heart into songs, I'm more a fan of a Grim Reaper.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there. I mean, like, song-wise, Grim Reaper's better, but like, I guess vibe.
But vibe and just emotional and stuff like that. Grim Reaper just takes it easily.
I said it backwards. I meant to say song-wise, Funk Demon is better, but then emotionally, Grim Reaper's better.
Yeah, isn't that what I just said?
Yeah, but I said it backwards. I said Grim Reaper.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, we got this next song, Leatherface, which I listened to it a lot, but I kind of overlooked it a little bit. So it'd be interesting me actually really seeing what like the lyrics say and paying attention to it.
Yeah.
You said this one's your favorite one?
It is. I just for the Dead by Daylight reference, because I used to love that game a lot. I've kind of quit playing it, but I used to.
Okay, well, whenever you're ready, we can
do it.
Listen to it.
They caught up out from the dungeon. I've been chopping heads if you said to me, bitch, you getting bludgeoned. New sight, new blade, let them know the name. People really think I'm nice, flashing. Dark night, full moon, ain't no sunny day. Death looking when you're stepping into my domain. Should've turned around and left, now you're getting slayed. Glad you came, cause you're looking like a brand new face. Keep on running, I'ma hit you with the mallet. Take you right down underground and I can show you all my talents. Go ahead, throw a pallet, boy, this shit is not a challenge. Family full of cannibals, we cook them by the gallon.
I ain't hard to find, I'm a Texas bitch, come and give me. Flashing like I'm leather face and drop top with me. I ain't hard to find, I'm a Texas bitch, come and give me. Flashing like I'm leather face and drop top with me.
I'm the creature that crawled up out from the dungeon. I've been chopping heads if you said to me, bitch, you getting bludgeoned. New sight, new blade, let them know the name. People really think I'm nice, so they see my fangs. I'm so esoteric, I don't fuck with this era. I got a brand new bag of tricks away, I'm bringing the terror. And now I'm killing all the competition, chase 'em with the chainsaw. They should call me Leatherface away, I take the face off.
I ain't hard to find, I'm a Texas bitch, come and give me. Flashing like I'm leather face and drop top with me. I ain't hard to find, I'm a Texas bitch, come and give me. Flashing like I'm leather face and drop top with me. I ain't hard to find, I'm a Texas bitch, come and give me. Flashing like I'm leather face and drop top with me. I ain't hard to find, I'm a Texas bitch, come and give me. Flashing like I'm leather face and drop top with me.
Oh, my bad. Didn't notice you were. Yeah, but that was Leatherface.
It's all good. I haven't been unmuted for that long, but yeah.
Let me get into my thoughts just real quick and see what I have to say. So I'm gonna do a little comparison with songs.
All right.
For this one, it's obviously better than Funk Demon, way better than Funk Demon.
Yeah.
For the shape, I feel like they're kind of equal. The shape is good. This one's good. They're both good. They're not necessarily bad, but they're not the best, right? They're both good.
Right.
I'd say I rank both of those at an equal level, if not the shape like 2 points higher. But yeah, this song is it's good, not bad at all. You go ahead and get into.
Yeah, I agree with you about that. In my opinion, this one's just probably the best song. One thing that I want to say about Funk Demon, since we're doing the comparison, I feel like Funk Demon, like all these songs, like besides Funk Demon, I feel like they were made, like Josh took a little bit of time with them, but I feel like Funk Demon, he just woke up one day, decided he was going to drop this that day, and was like, you know what, I got to make Funk Demon. So he just made it in like 10 minutes and just called it a day.
He was like, maybe some people will like a song. What's a good name? Well, I mean, people like funk, right? And I'm trying to be a demon, so Funk Demon, sure, why not? And then he was like, you know what? Let me just sit on the toilet and think of some lyrics, and he thought of that, and then he dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible, but it, like compared to everything else in the song, it's terrible.
It's like a grade lower. But
Yeah.
let me just ask you, why do you like Leatherface so much? What really drives you? Like, what like, what's so good about it that you like?
Okay, there's actually a few reasons.
Okay, go ahead.
Two are references because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I love Dead by Daylight, but also just the vibe with Leatherface, like the part at the beginning with the chainsaw, the background. I love that, and then it's like the whole just I guess vibe with it. I just feel like it fits somewhat Little Revive, not like the way of like what you're saying, but like it fits the aggressive side of Little Revive, like I don't know what song. What's a good example song?
I mean,
like I guess Grim Peaks kind of. Not Grim Peaks. Like it's nowhere near Grim Peaks level. Don't get me wrong.
Well, kind of like Grim Peaks 3, like on like that.
Yeah,
kind of.
That's more. Yeah,
But
like
Grim Peaks 3 is still a total wipe compared to any of these.
I agree. I love
Grim Peaks 3. Grim Peaks 3 looks like a whole masterpiece made by Van Gogh compared to Funk Demon.
Right. But I will admit that Leatherface and The Shape are like the two songs that I feel like are like very similar to Grim Peaks 3 vibes with like the fast aggressiveness with them. That's honestly why I like them so much, because I like the fast aggressive stuff. And,
I mean, I got no disrespect for that.
Yeah, I don't know why I said and that was all.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna choose The Shape over this one. I just kind of vibe with that song a little bit better, but still, this Leatherface song, it's definitely not bad. It's one of the better ones on the album, and I mean, yeah, it's just a solid song, just like what I said with The Shape. I can't really think of anything too bad to say. Just a good song.
Yeah.
What is next one?
Jigsaw?
Jigsaw.
Last
Yeah, anything to say
album.
before this one? I mean, I don't know. I haven't really paid again. Like I haven't really paid too much attention about this. I just listened to it and played a different song.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
I was like, out of every single song,
Mhm.
this one's probably like one of my least favorite, like with Funk Demon. That's just because I mean I don't really pay too much attention if I just listen to it and again play a different song. But I really pay attention to the lyrics and beat and stuff like that, so I can really get a good grip on it.
Right. I like this song a lot more than Phonk Demon, but definitely no more than The Shape, Leatherface, or Graveyard. This is probably my like second to
It's like
least favorite.
a tier, half a tier at minimum, better than Funk Demon or something like that.
Yeah,
All the other songs are like a tier above them.
I just feel like the hook could have used some work. Like that's my only like I guess complaint with this one. I know y'all haven't heard it yet, but I'm talking more about it whenever we actually hear it, so that the listeners can
Yeah,
grasp
okay.
what I'm getting at.
Well, might as well get right into it.
Let's do it.
Do you wanna play a game? Put you in the body, sign it with my Put you in the body, sign it with my Put you in the body, baby, sign it with my autograph. Put you in the body, baby, sign it with my autograph. Put you in the body, sign it with my autograph. Put you in the body, sign it with my.
Bitches in a trap, big mask on, sucking, now there's no escape. Live or die, make a choice, wanna play a game. Clock ticking, final minutes, better push it to your limit. Boy, you crossed the wrong one, now I'm coming for my vengeance. Revive it, I'm the reaper when I snatch your final breath. Everybody try to stop me, but that shit has no effect. I'm a creature, feature, Satan tried to kill me, but he bled. I'll just keep on coming back like a zombie or resurrect. Saying all these digits like bodies, you want my ticket a hobby. I made some meals and I pivot to brand new visions, I'm spawning. The mask on like Halloween, all my haters can swallow me. Always obsessing about my life, it's fucking sad how they follow me. Fuck the fame, fuck the clout, I don't want it. They love the way my music sounded so demonic. All these people wanting fame, always looking so robotic. That's the reason why I keep this shit chaotic. I'ma rise even if I die, mark my words. And I'ma climb 6 feet, crawling out of the dirt. I'm taking souls, they don't mind, you know I let them burn. And when I come out from the grave, I'll get my sight and put these bitches in a trap. Big mask on, sucking, now there's no escape. Live or die, make a choice, wanna play a game. Clock ticking, final minutes, better push it to your limit. Boy, you crossed the wrong one, now I'm coming for my vengeance.
In the body, baby, sign it with my autograph. Put you in the body, baby, sign it with my autograph. Put you in the body, sign it with my autograph. Put you in the body, sign it with my autograph.
Hey, so that was Jigsaw.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
Okay, so I'm gonna get into this a little bit. Like I like it, all right, but I feel like the hook was
Yeah.
a little bit lazy with the you want to play a game, just like
Oh,
like,
that was like the first thing I was gonna say.
like it's good, yeah, but it's like I feel like you're just kind of
Yeah.
repeating the same thing. I mean,
Let me-
that's the premise of a
let me-
hook, but like I don't know, I can't explain it, but
let me just say something just real quick. So, let's say we're thinking of Lil Revive as a totally different person from Josh. He's like a totally different, like a different person, right? They're separate people. There's Josh is one guy, Lil Revive is another guy, right?
right,
Okay, so with that whole part where he says "want to play a game," right?
right.
It just sounds like Lil Revive is attempting to make a song, and he just asked Josh to come over here and just say that because it doesn't even sound like Lil Revive. Like there's like no aspect to that. It just sounds like just plain Josh saying want to play a game. I know they're the same person, but I could have added some more Lil Revive type
Variation.
effect to it.
I do
Yeah.
like how he like put the Jigsaw like I guess sound effect over it. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
the background audio. Like I like that. I just feel like it's lazy to just say it. I mean a hook is like repeating of a verse. That's the premise of a hook.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I just think I don't know. I can't explain how I think it's lazy. I just hope you understand what I'm getting at here, or trying to at least.
I think so, yeah. And one part I do like is the whole where he says, "I don't want the clout" part. I like that part. I mean, it fits better than most of the other lyrics. But I think I don't know. I feel like it is better than Funk Demon, but not by a lot. You know, it's like a little bit better.
I in my opinion, it's better than Phonk Demon by a long shot. Like if
Okay.
if you had Jigsaw and then you had Phonk Demon is like 2 levels below Jigsaw, right? And then
I can respect that. I can respect that.
I want to say like maybe like 2 or 3 up is The Shape, Graveyard Shift, and then the Shape and Leatherface are on top, in my opinion. I do like
Okay,
Graveyard
so
Shift though, but just for like, not even talking about like Literary Vibe as a character, just talking about the Phonk Demon album. For
okay,
that,
yeah.
just Leatherface and the Shape are the two best, just because I feel like it fits completely. They're aggressive, they're fast, and they're funk.
Okay, yeah. I can agree with you on that to some extent. I was gonna ask you though, you rated Grim. Wait, what's it called? Wait, is it even
Phonk
start with a
Demon.
Grim? Funk Demon. You've
Grave-
rated Funk Demon a what? What did you rate it? Like a 5 or something like that?
I might have to take that back, honestly. I'm gonna have to
Oh,
agree with you and
Lord.
put it as a 3.
Okay, so say you rate that a 3. What are you rating Jigsaw?
Jigsaw, I'm gonna have to give it the 5 rating instead of Phonk Demon.
I am gonna give it a 4.5. I feel like
Okay.
it's a fairly decent rating. 4.5 for Jigsaw. I will admit though, Funk Demon's the worst one by far, and then
Yes.
Jigsaw is the second worst, and then after that, I feel like for me it'd be Leatherface. That's just purely my music style, and then the Shape, and then best one is I always forget the name of it. What is it
Graveyard
called?
Shift.
The Graveyard Shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my whole placement of things.
I'll admit the Graveyard Shift is definitely one of the best ones, like for the Little Revive character. But I feel like if we're talking about solely for Phonk Demon the album, like sticking to the
Oh,
vibe,
yeah, totally. Yeah.
it's a good song, but it feels out of place in the album, in my opinion, in some ways.
Yeah. The name is called Funk Demon. You're gonna listen to it for the funk, right? You're
Yeah.
not gonna listen to it for the whole actual Little Revive aspect. And I totally respect people who do that because I mean, you're gonna listen to a song for the funk. You listen to Little Revive for the Little Revive, you know.
Right.
And if that's what people like, they like the funk, and they like Little Revive. I can respect that. But I'm just more of a Little Revive character type guy. I don't really not too big of a funk type of guy. That's just why I rated them a little bit higher.
Yeah, like I like funk. I will admit I like making it, but I feel like out of all of Joss's albums, this is the one that's like I don't want to say laziest. It's really not.
Well, maybe
It's a
like
good album, but like when it comes to
maybe
making
like
music, what I'll let you go.
I can't even really think of the word. Maybe
Oh.
just like but I don't really know, like low effort, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we really don't know. Maybe he did put some effort into it, and he just thinks that's really good, and us as like listeners don't really vibe with it a whole lot. I'm not too sure.
I mean, okay, I vibe with it. I just think you could have done better.
Okay, yeah, 100%, definitely.
But like, speaking from like the beat side of making funk, I could shit out a funk beat in 5 minutes tops. That's not counting like mixing though. But even then, mixing would take like maybe 10 minutes because you can
Wait a
make
minute.
funk pretty fast if you know what you're doing. You know what you're going for.
Hold on, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it might not be like great, but they're not hard to make because funk is
So
just
are you
simple cowbell
are
and
you-
then trap drums.
are you telling me Josh could have potentially made the beat for every one of these songs, every one of the songs in under an hour?
Yeah, I mean, not counting mixing and mastering, which I don't know everything he did for that, but
Yeah, and I
probably.
mean he's a experienced music artist. He's probably faster than most of people. So I'm guessing he probably took like if you're accurate with your things, you make a beat in about 5 minutes. He probably took 10 minutes to make each beat. That's 5 songs, 50 minutes max.
Okay, well, I'll admit,
That's crazy.
5 might be taking it back a little bit, like because like with funk melodies,
Well,
you can
still,
get
even-
advanced, but most of them are just like the same melody in a different order.
Yeah. But still, making a whole album beat in under an hour, or even an hour and a half, is just insane.
I mean, he did the same thing with Pain, and he actually admitted it with that one.
Yeah, but Pain's one song. This is
Yeah.
a whole album.
Well, yeah, I agree. Like thinking about it like that, it kind of sucks that it's only 5 songs. I mean, I understand
Well,
like people don't like it,
Yeah.
but come on, they don't take long to make, bro. Give us more songs.
I mean, maybe it's not meant to be a massive album or EP, or maybe it's meant to just distract us for a little bit. And then if he keeps going the whole Little Revive route, he's gonna drop Grim Peaks 4. Hopefully,
merch drop.
I pray. Oh, merch drop. Yes, I'm gonna spend all my money on that.
I agree. I have some money right now. If he dropped the merch drop, bro, I'm gonna be broke by tomorrow.
Oh, you already know I'm gonna be broke too.
I
Okay,
want it
well,
so
let's
bad.
stick to the topic of Funk Demon. You're gonna rate the whole album, the whole entire album, every single song. What's your rating?
Okay, so
If you gotta think about it, you can go ahead and think about it a little bit.
hear me out. 7.5.
I'm hearing, I'm listening.
Uh,
What?
Okay. That might sound really good, but this is like I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 20. All right,
Bro, you were
just to put it on like a
I didn't.
scale.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know. That's let's
20?
just do out of 10. Come on, out of 10, out of 10.
Okay, out of 10, out of 10, out of 10. I was gonna say out of 20, and then just like put
Just
Grim
speak
Peaks
your
up there.
honest answer. You don't gotta be too harsh or anything, but speak your honest answer out of 10.
Okay, out of 10, 5. 5 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible.
I say 5 too. Anything above a 7 is just outrageous.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, Grim Peaks 3, which is where he kind of started going the whole Josh route, but he wasn't there yet. He was still a little revived. But I rate Grim Peaks 3 around the 7.5 scale.
I agree.
Maybe even closing in on an 8. Maybe might be pushing it a little bit. And then
I'd
the whole
give
Grim Peaks 2,
an 8.
Grim Peaks 2 and Grim Peaks 1. Grim Peaks 1's easily a 10, obviously.
Yeah.
Grim Peaks 2 is a 9.5, and maybe a 9 minimum. And then this is like a 5. Maybe even just a 5. I rated a 5.
I think Grim Peaks 2, Grim Peaks 1, and Hellraiser are all 10s in my opinion.
Okay, Hellraiser, you gotta. At the very beginning, I feel like Hellraiser got hate, but then when people re-listened to it, like the hate kind of went away. I don't remember me liking it like a lot at the very beginning, but then when I listened to Running with the Devil, that one's a really good one. My soul to take, really good one. And then what's the other one with Jake?
Covenant.
Oh, Coven, yeah, whatever that one. That one's good because especially because I had Jake on it, and that was just unbelievable. That Little Revive had like a Jake verse was just crazy. And then there was what was the
There was Haunted Cowboy,
just like,
Hellraiser.
Haunted Cowboy, that one. Haunted Cowboy is a skip.
Hellraiser, bro, I like Haunted Cowboy. What are you talking about?
I'm skipping it. I'm skipping
why?
it.
I gotta know why.
The only one part I like about it, it was like my body's fading away, and then that whole part, that one's cool. But Haunted Cowboy, I'm not listening to country music by Little Revive.
I like it. I think it's a cool twist. Like I think that's a one and done thing, and I like that about it. I hope it is at least, but I like it for like a one and done thing.
Put that as like a goofy Josh A main, just a goofy song, and I like it. But a whole Little Revive album, put that on there, I'm skipping it. Every other song's a 7+.
I agree. I completely agree.
But Hellraiser's good. That song's like an 8, like easy 8. My Soul to Take for me personally is a 10. The beat, just everything about that song is phenomenal.
I know.
I already forgot what you Covenant. That's however you say Coven.
I can't remember if it's Coven or Covenant. I think it's Coven.
The song's an 8. Just there's like four or so songs that are just solid 8s and 7.5s and stuff like that.
Right, and then we have Funk Demon here with the first song,
which is every song is every song someone could easily just say it's a 6 every song or a 5.
Yeah,
and I would barely disagree with him, which is a sad
right.
thing.
Like it's not terrible. I doubt Josh ever hears this, and if he does, I don't think he's gonna hear this far. This is like an hour long.
No, it's not. It's not terrible.
But I just think like he could have done better. He could have done a lot better with it. Like it's cool, yeah, but it's not Little Revive. It's Josh.
And you gotta go back to who's listening. If you're listening for the funk, it works out. If you're listening for the funk, yeah, if you're listening, if it was just me, I was a funk person, and I'd say this album was probably an 8 in my opinion. If it was a funk, if I'm a funk guy, but I'm not a funk guy. I'm a Little Revive. I'm a dark guy. So there was only one song on the whole album that more of a dark. Wait a minute, hold on.
That sounds kind of racist.
No, okay. Let me rephrase. How do I put this now? I like the dark music. That's what I like.
Emo
I like.
trap.
Wait a minute.
Kind of
Sure. But yeah, now you kind of got me all loosey goosey in the head. What was I gonna say? But yeah, there's only one song that kind of delivers in that whole little vibe, and I'm just not really messing with all their songs. But yeah.
I agree. Honestly,
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
I agree with it. I mean, like I am a funk guy, but I feel like funk just doesn't work for Little Revive, especially when Josh said it was a one and done thing. Like I feel like he just kind of betrayed himself.
Say something like that. But compared to Grim Reaper, what do you rate Grim Reaper? I rate that album like a 7.
I give Grim Reaper
maybe
a 6.
6.5. 6.5 around there for me. But yeah,
Yeah, I give it just a flat 6.
it's
Like
a
it's good.
Grim Reaper slaps this album in the face 100 times.
Yeah, I agree. Like song wise, I feel like this album, like just for like the funk songs, the album has a better funk song. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
emotion and just like pure, I guess, goodness. I don't know if that's how I should phrase that.
Goodness,
Grim Reaper is
sure.
just better.
Yeah, just for all out emotion and vibing, and not necessarily vibing, just emotional and lyrics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mess with that album a little bit better. But for song style, I like the whole fast paced style. But yeah. And then you don't even gotta compare it to Hellraiser. Any Grim Peaks album is it just doesn't even touch.
Exactly. If I see anyone trying to compare this to the Grim Peaks
Oh,
1 or
you wanna?
2, it's over. I'm going nuclear, bro. I don't even care, bro.
I saw someone. I did see someone. No,
Oh
you
boy.
know this guy called Cooper. I think I told you about him, right?
Yeah, I think. Wait, the little that one guy that likes the Grim Reaper.
Or yeah, something like that. He said Grim Peaks was ass. And then I think I said, does this guy? Yeah, I either said, does he even have taste in music, or I said, has he ever listened to a decent album by Little Revive? I'm not even gonna go down that route because if I do, I'm gonna end up
Clowning
like
him.
messing someone's feelings up very bad.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I agree. Like
I'm not doing all that.
me personally, I don't
If
really care if like you don't like a song I like. I don't really care. But just like with the opinions in general, if you don't agree with me, I don't care. Just don't try to force me to agree with you. But like if you're just gonna full
I'm
on
gonna
clown on something, that's just kind of
I'm
to
gonna go a different
people.
route. If you say Grim Peaks 1 and 2 aren't good, then I just don't like you. Honestly, if you say those albums are trash and they suck, I don't know who you are.
I'm
Why
gonna
are you listening to Little Revive?
I'm gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I completely agree with you there. Like, don't like you can't listen to Little Revive and say
What?
you're a Little Revive fan, but also say Grim Peak
Yeah.
sucks.
So say you like Grim Reaper, you like Funk Demon, and then you hate the Grim Peaks, and why are you listening to Little Revive? Go listen to someone else. You're just wasting Little Revive at that point.
Go listen to Big
His
Gay,
whatever. Wait, huh?
Dig Bar. Go listen to Dig Bar.
Go listen to Dixon Dallas. He's pretty cool. He actually makes decent songs. Let's put a little Dixon Dallas in here real quick. Dixon Dallas. His songs are actually well made. Like everything about those songs are well made. I would just prefer Serious Jake. That's my only downfall is I prefer Serious Jake other than Dixon Dallas.
Like,
Yeah, you kind of get what I'm saying. But I have
yeah.
no disrespect for those songs because they are good. I listen to them when I'm in a happy mood, I'm in a joyful mood, I pop one of those songs on, listen to it, have a good laugh. But just in my opinion, just for my personal music preferences, I like the whole serious type of Jake. Sad and Black, Area
Oh,
51, Father's Time.
yeah.
I'm listing the good ones, but yeah.
I have a question though. You ever listen to Dixon Dallas or your mom?
Okay, there was this one time.
Oh
Hold on.
boy.
There was this one time. It was new at the time. It was good looking.
Oh
That
boy.
song just released. It just released, right?
Mm-hmm.
I listened to it like 2 times, and I might have overlooked a couple words, but I played it in the car, and she had that look on her face with just pure disgust. Her mouth
Disappointment.
was wide open. Yeah, and I actually stopped it midway through because I didn't want to. I just didn't want to hear it. But yeah,
Did she like say anything about it, or did you just have to
but
look?
her face was just a mouth wide open while she was like just driving, just like she could not believe the things she was hearing from in her opinion her favorite music artist of all time because she likes Jake way better than not way better, but she thinks Jake has more talent than Josh, which I'm not gonna disagree, but I'm not gonna agree. It just kind of depends on who you like better. I feel like Jake delivers in a really aggressive, loud. When he like screams,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's got like the
undefeated
metal
with that.
vocals.
Like yeah, definitely with his like I show violence or not I show violence. What I'm talking about,
I
I
choose
choose violence.
violence. Yeah.
That song definitely by the sword.
Oh.
Like just any funk song by Little Revive. Josh doesn't touch by the sword. That song is just
I know
unbelievably good.
that song is. Oof.
It's just Jake is just so good for his yelling and that type of.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah.
I'll agree. I'm not gonna say Jake is more talented than Josh. I'll just say they're talented, but in their own
In their
rights.
own ways,
Yes.
yeah, for sure. If I'm in a whole if I'm in a mood where I just want some really aggressive stuff, I'll listen to some Jake. If I'm in the more of a dark mood, I listen to Little Revive. Oh God, Little Revive. If I was gonna say something else. If I'm in like a more of in my opinion, here this is maybe a topic that will get some people going around. If I'm in more of a calm, chill, not really sad, but I just want to listen to something nice, I'll put on "You're Not Alone." That album is unbelievable. I don't even know how to describe that album. It's just so good.
I agree. I
But
love it.
I feel like when Josh is in the right mindset to make a really calm and just beautiful piece, in my opinion, he's a better, more calm and relaxed person than Jake. I feel like Jake just fits the whole aggressive song persona perfectly,
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I can't disagree at all.
except for one song,
Which one?
Eyelids by Jake Hill. Eyelids is that song is so that's probably the best song I've ever heard by him that he's made. Like just like beautiful. This song's so good.
Okay. What do you think about that one? I think it was like Under the Moon or something, or Give You the Moon. What do you think about that one?
Wait, huh?
You never heard Give
I
You?
gotta go to Jake Hill real quick. What are you talking about? Is it a recent song?
No, it's old. It came out like a long time ago. Like I think almost a year. I think. I might be
Oh,
wrong.
almost a year.
I think. I might be wrong.
Oh, that's not that long ago. Oh, Sleeping All Alone, or is it that one? Or
No, it's Give You the Moon.
Is it on Poison?
No, it's a single.
What? Well,
Hold
I'm
on.
already back three years ago and I haven't found it.
Did you delete
Dying
it?
lately, State of Mind, Coward, Poison, Walk Away, Dying lately. Waiting to Die is pretty good. I like that one. I Choose Violence. The whole music
Ooh.
artist goes to Texas. Walk Away, State of Mind, Hiding in the Dark is pretty good. Sad and Black, really good. Follow Me in the Hell EP. I wish he would have added more to that album. All he did was Into the Fray and Follow Me into Hell, which Follow Me into Hell is 10 out of 10
Oh,
easy.
it's Waste My
Into-
Time.
Waste My Time.
Yeah.
Okay,
this
that
one?
song you did not know. Over the Moon. What are you talking about?
I just remember the little spaceman.
Waste My Time is a if you're listening to Jake for the right reasons, it's a good song. But for me, I mess with the whole eyelids and sleeping all alone kinda, but I'm not vibing with it totally. It's a good song though. I'd say it's a good 7.5 for me.
Okay.
That's in
I
the
respect
whole
it.
in the Jake sort of stuff. Out of every song, it's like a 6.5, just because I like the whole. God, I'm saying it again. Dark music and aggressive. That's my
Yeah.
my fit. But hold on. I'll listen to any You're Not Alone song. I'll listen to any of that. Save Our Souls, Eyelids, just those really well made pieces. I'll listen to any of those.
Right.
I'm not saying I don't like slow pieces because I really do if they're delivered well. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, this whole podcast, I feel like we've just been all over the place. Like we didn't start
we've
talking.
just been bro, we've just been not even giving Funk Demon. It's like we're just talking about other stuff. Again, the Funk Demon, it's
Ignore the
not a
laugh.
bad album. It's not a bad album if you like funk, but just for someone and most people who think Little Revive is like he's gonna have the more darker type of
Yeah.
dark side of music. Yeah, I feel like that just don't vibe with people, and I agree.
I had a voice crack on that laugh. Don't worry about it.
Didn't even hear it.
Oh,
But
thank
I think
God.
we're going a little bit overtime here. It's an hour 17 and we're at so far.
Oh my goodness. I mean, if you've made it this far, holy shit, I fucking love you. I will literally mail you my firstborn if you prove me you
What?
listen. What?
Bro,
Don't worry
what?
about it. I will mail you a taco from Taco Bell.
This okay, yeah. I'll also I'll mail you a croissant,
Oh, wait, say that again?
a quaxon. What the? I just pulled the Tom Holland on you.
Wait, what? How did you pull Tom Holland? What?
You don't get references.
I mean, I do, but I don't remember that one.
No, we're ending this podcast right now. If you don't get references,
I get references.
you understand Spider-Man references or no?
Yes?
Quotes, Spider-Man quotes. Okay, well, good. I have more respect for you now.
I
say
understand ninja quotes.
Oh, good thing people don't know what we mean by that.
Bro just lost all
okay.
respect for me. You can just...
Yeah, out of everything ninja. Wow. But I'm a big Spider-Man quote type of guy. You text if you like one of my really close friends and like I know you like in person, I'm just send a lot of Spider-Man quotes or like the whole main of them are a little Bully Maguire. Like, are you gonna cry? You put some dirt in your eyes. It stings, doesn't it? I just say all that a lot.
Just randomly, just in the like.
just literally randomly, or if it fits, like if someone's like say like they're hurting, I'm gonna cry or something like that. If it fits, I'll say it.
Like if your friend texts you like, "Bro, I gotta talk to you about something. I'm depressed." Like, does it hurt, bitch?
Gonna
You gonna
cry.
cry? Just
Or
completely disregard your friend.
is yeah, it's like another one is like I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these cranberries. I say that one a lot.
When did he say
There was
that?
one time in the first Spider-Man when they're eating the Thanksgiving dinner, and he's late because he had his Spider-Man stuff. Oh my! And he walks in, and he's like, "Sorry about that. It's a jungle out there. Had to beat a lady with a stick to get these cranberries." And that's exactly what he says.
I haven't seen that movie since I was like 7, so I'm sorry.
I'm a massive Spider-Man nerd. I know more quotes than out of any Spider-Man movie, like the whole Tobey Maguire series, just because
Yeah.
there's not a massive amount of quotes in Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland version of it. But Peter Maguire, the whole quotes is off the charts. But we've got so all out of the rails on this one. What
We
are we
really
talking
have.
about
I don't
now?
even know anymore. We're talking about Spider-Man. You know, this actually gives me an idea to do a Spider-Man episode just for funsies.
Oh man, you got yourself a deal.
Because I like Spider-Man. I haven't like watched all of the movies in a while, but I like
All right,
Spider-Man. I'll agree.
I'll be
And-
ranting for hours.
I mean, if you
Controversial
know,
take.
you can tell I like
Andrew
Spider-Man.
Garfield's best Spider-Man actor. I already know people. So many people are gonna be like, no, it's Tobey Maguire. He's the OG. He started it all. He's the best Spider-Man. I don't really care. It's Andrew Garfield, in my opinion.
Okay, look. I'm going to. I don't agree with you completely, but I will say, Tobey Maguire is the best when it comes to comically accurate Spider-Man. I just like his character.
And I
But
will
Andrew-
100% agree. 100% agree.
Andrew's more entertaining. Like Tobey fits,
As,
but Andrew's more
as an
entertaining.
actual, like, as a teenage boy trying to he's in high school, you know, he just fits the persona. He has his hair is better. He's not all like I get the real nerdy type vibe with Toby, but
I feel like
as
Andrew's
the
too
character
cool
in
though.
general, he is pretty cool. His suit though, his suit's like this first Spider-Man, like the panel for that, his suit is off the rails. It's like it's so good, and the scenes, the swinging scenes. Oh my
I
god!
know. I mean, like I like Andrew. I just feel like when it comes to like the actual character of Spider-Man, I feel like he's just too cool.
Yeah.
And like the school scenes, like he's a skateboarder. Like he's
Yeah,
not really a nerd.
if you're a big comic book accurate type of guy, then I'm gonna agree with you on Tobey Maguire.
I really don't
feel
care.
like anything can touch the comic book accurate if you're going for that with Tobey Maguire. But yeah,
Yeah, but if I'm rewatching them, I'll definitely start with Andrew Garfield just because I think his is the most entertaining. Like, yeah, he doesn't really like. I feel like the school
His-
version of Spider-Man doesn't
his-
fit. But
I
I'll
was
let you
gonna
go.
say his movies could have got a more of an upgrade. I mean, they're good, but in my opinion, they're not as entertaining as the original OGs.
Yeah,
But I just like them more because just the scenes are just so much better in the character.
right. There's a bigger budget. You know, it's fancier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But absolutely nothing out of any Spider-Man franchise can touch the OG Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Nothing.
Oh, I do agree. Cause like they
If you
fit.
say, yeah, if you mention Aunt May, that's immediately think of the OG, and Uncle Ben. I immediately think of the OG Uncle Ben. But yeah.
I kind of just don't like Tom's Aunt May. Bitch looks like a fucking
she's-
mother. Like
She's
I'm gonna lie,
okay.
she
Hear me
kinda-
out. I'm gonna.
She kind of
I'm
fine
not
though.
gonna but MILF 100%.
That's exactly what I was
100%.
thinking.
What? I'm smashing. Wait, hold up, huh?
That's exactly what I was thinking, bro.
Oh,
like all that, the whole thing.
100%, bro. I've never seen however old she is look. She doesn't even fit the whole. Never mind. Let's just move on.
I agree with you completely
yeah,
on
we
the
gotta-
smashing thing.
No, we gotta end this now.
We really.
We're gonna
Oh
get
my
into a
goodness.
whole. We're gonna get into a whole 18 plus category in a minute.
Well, I love how you're already preparing for it. You're like, we gotta end it for us. I'm gonna regret.
Hold. What are you talking about?
I mean, you want to end it? You want before you say something you're gonna
So
regret.
that was Funk Demon, worst album ever made by Little Revive. A
Ooh.
4-year-old, 5-year-old slasher is just 100% better. But yeah,
Wait, what? Oh,
Huh?
Slashers is fucking god tier. I think Slashers is like one of the.
Yeah, Slasher from like what was it, like 2017,
Yeah.
2018, the old days. If you're one of the OGs, the old days. That album, I'm gonna be honest, I never knew it existed until I saw like one song from it, and I never knew it was an album. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute, when did this ever release? And then I was like, listen to the whole thing, and I saved a couple songs. Same thing with Grim Peaks 3. Or not Grim Peaks 3, I knew that was an album, but You're Not Alone, I had absolutely no idea that was an album. Because I was like kind of in my, not early days, but I was kind of listening to Josh A on the side, you know?
You're still young.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
if you made it to this point, if you
If
comment
you made
down,
this, if you made this point, I'll send you a picture of Aunt May.
comment Space Beaver so we know who the real ones are.
Space Beaver.
Yep. If
No,
you-
no, don't listen to him. Comment
What?
Walter White x Hank Schrader.
That's better. That's better. That's done better.
Comment it now.
And,
Absolutely no one's gonna have no idea what the podcast is about if you see that. Hank
Yeah.
Schrader x. But, okay, enough.
I'll mail
What
you.
do we got?
What?
What? Yeah, no. What?
If,
You're in the middle.
if you do, if I see you comment that, I will personally mail you a Taco Bell order of my choosing
100%
to your
guaranteed
house.
This man does not lie.
I never have once in my life.
Okay, so if I comment it, I'll get a Taco Bell.
Not you. You don't count.
Oh, you stuffed.
I mean, if you just want to talk about it, you just gotta ask. I'll take you out
Oh,
to a nice little dinner.
Hold on, wait. What is this? Is this the confession?
It's a confession.
I was just trying to get the facts over here.
This has been the most fun podcast I think we've recorded yet.
Wonkiest, but yeah.
It's been the most fun.
Wait, what were we saying? I can't remember what we were saying.
Outro.
Oh, okay, I know what I was gonna say. Yeah, that, and also gonna say, what do you got planned for the next episode? If we got anything planned, because after this one, I have no idea.
I don't.
We could do
honestly.
anything and it'll work.
I don't
We can
know.
go with the original idea with the whole old Jake album.
Yeah. So if you're
'Cause-
hearing this after you heard that one, sorry we lied to you. We didn't mean to.
100%.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You forgive
But
me?
that's what. Just stop that whole thing. I don't like it.
Why?
They're bringing me back old, like just old. I don't. Oh, the whole ooh stuff and no. I don't want to think about it.
Say it.
No. So that was I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You do the outro. I can't even talk.
All right, that was the whole podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smash the like and tell your grandma about the podcast. If you made
And then
this
like
far, what?
It's not like a whole 2018 Fortnite. YouTube
What do you want me to say?
Smash that like button, guys. Give me a thumbs
all right.
up.
Hold on. I want you to absolutely sexually molest the like button, and then go for the subscribe button next. What do you want me to say?
Just end it already. I'm not listening to
All right,
you.
I'm just gonna end. I'm sorry.